guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Sonia, for those of you stopping by for the very first time. This is my DIY channel, and on this channel I create lots of fun, budget-friendly DIYs for seasonal decor, everyday decor, just something to do. So for today's video I will be creating a rustic fire pit sign. This video is in collaboration with my very dear friend Sandra from the Schwallen's Nest. I've known Sandra way before YouTube. We used to live down the street from each other, and she is one of my best friends, and it's so nice to have somebody that you can relate to with YouTube, because as we all know, it can be a very lonely place. So we have decided to create a rustic cottage decor. Now Sandra has a cottage, I don't. But I do love rustic decor, and this year we had built a fire pit in our backyard that is very cottage rustic feel to it. It has very rustic cottage feel to it, and I wanted to create a fun sign to put in a garden right beside it. So that is what I'm going to be creating. This obviously can be something that you can use in your cottage as well, because it is very rustic cottage DIY. So a couple weeks ago I was walking my dog, and somebody has thrown out these I assume this is bottom of the bed rails or whatever they're called, and I kind of left them outside, so the ends got a little yucky, but that's okay because I'm gonna be cutting most of them down. Now I need 7 of them, 1 for the post and then 6 for the sign. So I will have 1 in this length. I think this should work. If not, I will have to find a longer piece to work with, and then I'm going to cut 3 longer and 3 shorter. So I'm going to take this apart first, well 6 of them apart, 7 of them apart, and then I will go outside and cut them to size. So I have plenty left over to do other projects with, and now I want to get this off, but I think I'm gonna need a screwdriver for that.
Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane, and as the startled our eyes.
Okay, so I'm going to stop here, and I think I'm going to cut these off the ends where these things are, because I don't think I need it as long. So these 3 I'm going to cut longer. Mark where I'm going to cut them, and then 2 of these are going to be shorter. So not by a lot, just by a little bit. Maybe I'll do 1 more. There. So that'll be, yeah, I think that'll be perfect. Okay, and then this one I'm going to cut on an angle, because this will be one that's gonna go into the ground. So here is what it looks like all cut up, and I'm going to kind of place them like this, but first I'm going to finish them off. I want to stain couple, maybe paint couple, and write stuff on it. So for the main one, I'm going to just seal it with the, oh, this is not it. So I'm going to stain the main one that's going to go into the ground with the high performance water-based top coat. I just want to give this this one a good protection, so that way I don't have to worry about it rotting. It's going to be under a big tree, so I don't think it's gonna get as wet, but this will go into the ground. I'm sure over time it will rot. It's wood. It is what happens to it. And I'm put on some gloves just to protect my hands.
Dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoes. Undercover agents.
Okay, and as you can see, I did cut this one on an angle. And then I'm going to stain a couple of them with this Ultimate Wood Stain, one coat coverage. I think this is in dark walnut. I've done a lot of projects with this stain. I love the way it looks. So I'm going to stain one shorter one and one longer one. The other side, I'm just pretty much just giving it a really light coat because it doesn't really matter what it looks like on the other side. And it's okay if it's not perfect because you are going for that rustic look. So for the next two, I am going to do just some dry brushing of the white paint. And you can, this is acrylic paint, but I'm pretty sure I can achieve the dry brush look with the acrylic paint too. So I take some and then I take most of it off. Just cleaning the brush because I'm going to use it for my next paint. The next paint is my duck egg blue. I'm hoping I can still get a little bit out of it because I'm at a very end. Just gonna do a splash of water in here and give it a stir. Oh yeah, I'll be able to get some. I'm going a little bit heavier, but not for a full coverage.
It's 2 a.m. and I can't fall asleep 'cause I'm not tired. I'm thinking about the days we used to shine when we were young. I told you that we should start a band.
Okay, so that's that, and now I'm going to assemble it because I'm going to use some hot glue, not hot glue, I'm going to use some wood glue, and actually I'm not going to assemble it now. The next step is I'm going to do some writing on these boards. So I'm going to use this red water-based paint Sharpie.
We were such a constellation, right? No, you'd agree. Made a reputation for ourselves at age 18. We had the devil on our shoulders telling us what we...
Next one will be my bluish one, and I'm gonna use my black one for this.
It's cold outside, and I kinda feel like calling, but it's too late now. I just miss you.
Okay, and then I'm gonna try my white one, but it never really works out well, but I'm gonna try it anyways. I just don't find that it's bright enough, but it might be bright enough here.
I am and I can't fall asleep. I'm just not tired. I can hear the raindrops falling. It's cold outside.
See, I don't find that that's bright enough, so I'm just gonna use my chalk pen.
I just miss you. Miss you.
Okay. So I have realized that I had misspelled this, so I ended up removing an A and adding an S to the end. So instead of tell a story, it's tell stories. Okay, now I'm going to assemble it. Actually, first I'm going to give it a little sanding, especially the white ones. I do find that they're a little bit bright. Just a light sanding. Okay, now I'm going to go assemble them. So here it is. So I'm going to just glue it and put one screw in each just to hold it together while the glue cures. So here's what it looks like. Now the last thing that I'm gonna do is I'm just going to put some of that clear coat on them to protect them. And here it is in my fire pit area in the garden. I think it's a great addition to my outdoor living space. I think it looks so rustic and it matches perfectly here. And this is actually where I noticed that the spelling was wrong. So I fixed it after this. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up if you did, and if you make sure you go check out Sandra's channel, which will be linked down below. So until next time, hope you guys have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for watching.